and it's same as here. We still have a tendency that people think that SIP is good. It's not good when you talk about cabling and labeling of the equipment that carries tens of megabytes for your customers. This is actually behavior in Latin America, but also we have that tendency also in some of the locations in Asia Pacific. Europeans are much better to keep the quality under control. But again, these will be very difficult to troubleshoot with any of the tools, but we have been able to use, again, BaseN quite well on this aspect as well, because we monitor both the platform itself and also the connectivities and the traffic between the two endpoints. Also, just for your reference, it is also important that when we talk about operational aspects and NSN doing both products and also doing the network operations, we have of course freedom of choice. We can go and we can choose whatever product we want. We do for each and every tool. We have been doing very precise analysis of what are the capabilities, what are the requirements, and how they fit to our business model and so on. So that's like a normal application mapping based on the ETOM and ITIL area. And the way we resolve it at the moment is that we have quite a few significant tools in place. And here, we use BaseN here as a full network resource monitoring platform. So all the nodes of the IP, IT, and OSS equipment are actually monitored over the BaseN platform. Then we have a lot of other either commercial or in-house development, but as you can see, we could have been choosing something else as well, but we've been happily taking the BaseN as our preferred IP platform for use. And not to make the sales pitch only, we use also other IP platforms as well. If customer has already a proper tool from IBM or HP, then we use them as well. But when we take over the network quickly, we utilize BaseN also to do the bit of due diligence as well. That's our targeted future, so that we really use that as it's basically our guarantee of we know, after that we know what is in there, because that's our benchmark. BaseN is our benchmark for the IP operations. And the last but not least, giving you a bit of a vision how we see the world going here for us, is that we have already significant amount of the BaseN activities, not only in the managed service domain, but also our network performance and optimization. And you can see that the concentration today is heavily on some of the European places and Asia Pacific, but we are now making a global view that we need to be able to offer IP-based services across the globe. So therefore, there will be a lot more commercial discussion with the BaseN, but also having a technical view here, making sure that we can have a guaranteed business continuity and disaster recovery plans. Therefore, it means we duplicate the instances here and there. And this is basically our view how this world will look towards the end of the year, beginning of 2011. So that was basically a short story about when it means that when we look at the IP networks, we grow from the traditional networks to IP networks, and today it's only IP networks basically that is sold. Not too many people, anyone wants to buy GSM network. Maybe a few locations, but still, it is heavy IP-based approach, heavy solution.